Welcome back. So now we can start the pre-test review, okay? So to start off the pre-test review, I want us to talk about these things written on the board, okay? So the first thing is will or won't, okay? Will or won't. When we use the words will or won't, we are saying that something has a high chance of happening. It might happen, okay? It has a high chance of happening. It can happen. It will happen. High chance of it happening. And, okay, so something that has a high chance of happening in future, we use will. But if something has a high chance of not happening in future, we say won't. Will not. Won't. Okay? So an example would be, it will rain tomorrow. Or, it won't rain tomorrow. So always something that has a high chance of happening in the future time. Okay? In the future time. Not now, but in the future time. Okay? And for might is something that can happen, is possible. It can happen, but we do not know when it can happen. It just can happen. We use might, okay? But if something just can't happen, we use might not, okay? So let's use our examples. Someone might break it. Someone might break it, okay? And he might not like it. He might not like it. Someone might break it. He might not like it. Okay, this is something that can happen, all right? It can happen. It is possible that it will happen, okay? So might, something that is possible, it can happen. Might not, something that is not possible to happen. So now let's look at the present perfect. So I'm just reminding you, right? So the present perfect is, we use this tense, we use has, we use have or has for one person, like she has, he has, right? But for they have, we have, you have, okay? But for the present perfect, we use have or has together with the past participle verb, form of the verb, okay? So in this case, the verb is do homework, is do. The verb is do, and we use have or has. We use has and do, okay? So you have to make this the past participle. Verb of do is done, right? So he has done his homework. I have done my homework. Have done. It can change. You can have so many verbs. We have so many verbs, right? So you can change the verb to the past participle. And you can use have or has. Okay? But we can also use words like just or yet. Words like just or yet. Just to talk about something that you have done in a short space of time. You have just finished doing it, so we say just. And yet, in a question form. So when you are asking a question, have you done your homework yet? Have you done your homework yet? And someone can answer and say, I have just done my homework. Just a few minutes ago, I finished doing my homework. So I have just done my homework. Now I want us to talk about these words. I am reminding you of the new words. Okay, so the first word is recycle. When we recycle, we are putting aside paper, plastic, anything that can be changed again to make it useful, right? We are putting it aside because it can be changed. We are not just throwing it away, but we are putting it aside because it can be changed. Okay? Recycle. Clean up. Clean up. When you clean up, you take away everything that is dirty. You are cleaning up. You take away everything that is dirty. You are cleaning up. In Taiwan, right? When it is